All right, we're back, everyone, talking to middle schoolers at Armstrong in Starkville. And if you think this conversation is fascinating, you should be here during the commercial breaks. Let me just tell you. Christian, you were saying, we were talking about bullying when we last left, and you told me a few moments ago. What's your take on bullying?
I mean, I know that you can, like, get a teacher or, like, somebody else to help you. Or you can just, like, rely on the people that are around you to help you. I try to help people, but friends nowadays, they, like, playfully bully each other if they're, like, good friends. So I don't know when people are doing things to each other. I don't know if they're, like, good friends or if it's actually, like, a bully.
Like, you can't, sometimes it may just be teasing.
Yeah, so I don't want to, like, walk up to them and be like, hey, leave this guy alone, and then be like, no, it's fine, we're friends.
If you don't intervene, do you feel comfortable enough to tell an adult, a teacher, a counselor, a parent, someone like that? Yes, you think that's the best route to go?
At some points, people say you're like snitches or something.
Oh.
Like, you've gotta
So
go-
what's bad about being a snitch, though, if you're doing the right
It's
thing, Claire?
just- You've got to go to a certain extent, and if you pass that line, you get like bad rumors about you and stuff. You don't get a good impression from others.
Okay, Amir, then Joshua.
I think like sometimes, like some people they can tell, but until like what she was saying, like until a certain extent, because like if you tell too much, then some people call you a snitch. But like sometimes if you don't say the name, then you won't probably be a snitch.
Okay, what do you think, Joshua?
And I'm just adding on to what Amir and what she said. You can be a snitch because you tell too much, but you also gotta speak up for what's right. If you don't speak up for what's right, how you gonna think people give you respect? So.
All of y'all agree with that?
Yeah, and what Claire said, like, everyone comes to a point where you don't know if you should say something about it because you don't know if it's your business and you're kind of scared of the person. Like, what will they do if they get in trouble because they'll think it's your fault? But you kind of have to come around it and realize that what you're doing is right and what they're doing is wrong.
You all are a smart group. I like that. Let's move on a little bit to talk about groups. We got just a couple of minutes here. Within the walls of your school, you know, there are groups of friends, you've got athletes, you've got cheerleaders, you've got band members, you know, there are all sorts of labels. So let's talk about that. And I think the word that we used during your break, Cicely, was cliques. What do you think about cliques? What are cliques? Jalen?
Well, it's when you have friends and they have friends and other friends, and y'all in a certain group or whatsoever with sports or out of sports with game, and I ain't in game. But it's just when you and your friends hang out and y'all just friends and y'all can rely on each other. So
Is there something bad about cliques, you
No.
think?
No.
Diana?
What gets on my last living nerves is when they like they have a sign, like they have like these sign like they do and
Things to separate themselves from everybody else?
Like they say something like 12 o'clock and there's like they're about to jump on you or something and they don't understand it in person. Is like what do that means? And like you got other teachers like thinking that it's bad and other kids are getting in trouble, but that kind of makes kids suspended and they thinking like we just made some up, like the officer said. There's like kids go around, gangs can like be like stuff you get in trouble with.
When cliques are encouraging kids to do those type things, do you think it's your responsibility to let an adult know that this kind of stuff is happening when they think it just may be a group of friends? Yes or no? Everybody give me a yes or no?
Not really.
You think so?
Yes.
All right. Well, this has been a fascinating half hour with you all, and actually we've got so much to talk about. We're going to do another show, but we're going to stay with us and we're going to wrap up this segment. We'll be right back.